Hello everybody, this is Sheldon from ColourArte. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another week of Perspectives and Pouring, whereas myself and Brother Clayton, and we did have Lance Travis, but he's been dealing with some personal issues. And we did add another artist, but they won't be joining us until next week. So this week we're going to be doing a dump and swirl, and I embellished it with some tropical fish because the colors and the way it's shaped gave me the feeling of coral. So this is how it looks now that I let it dry and I varnished it. This is a 24 by 36 gallery wrapped canvas. Let me see if I can get the light off of it because it's been varnished. So that's it there. I added some highlights and I added the fish there to give it some motion coming through here. So, and then this one's going into the hole, coming from that negative space to this negative space. So I'm going to show you how I did the dump and swirl. I had a couple of little snafus on the way, but it didn't really affect the piece overall. So let's get over to the canvas and let's see how I got this done, because it's not done on the table. I keep saying get over to the canvas, but actually it was done right here on the floor. So let's check it out. Hello everybody, this is Sheldon from ColourArte. Welcome to my channel. I apologize for the noise in the background if you hear any. I'm not talking about my fish tank, but I do have my dryer going on. But let's go over some colors. We'll be doing a dump and swirl today. And the floor is shaking, I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm doing a dump and swirl. And so let's go over the colors, and I'm going to show you how I test my colors to make sure they react. So, this is called Sky Blue Topaz. I think it's what it's called. I just had the name of it. Yes, Sky Blue Topaz. This one's called True Blue, but it's mixed with a little bit of the Northern Lights from ColourArte Prism Pour to give it some shimmer. This is Emerald Green from DecoArt, Extreme Sheen. DecoArt Americana, this is called Splendid Gold, not the 24 karat gold. This is a Canary Yellow from DecoArt. I should add a little bit of sheen to this, but that's okay, that's fine. This one's called Coral for DecoArt. And this one is called Lipstick, but this one has also some Big Apple from ColourArte Prism Pour to give it some shimmer. So there we have it. My dump paint is going to be black. Loft soft bodied black. And if you don't know what that is, most of you do, but some of you who don't, this is what the label looks like. And I mix all the colors, including the black, with 2 parts floetrol to 1 part paint, and then I thin with water to, let me see if this one shows the consistency well. So let me mix it this way so my hand's not in the way. So it gives a slight, very slight trace on the top before it falls. It falls a little bit, but a very slight trace. You don't want it to fall straight in because it's too thin and it'll react too fast. The thinner the paint is, the more it'll curl up and then it'll disperse, like where it's uncontrollable. You need a little bit of viscosity to it. So I usually use one of these tiles. This is a I test on it all the time, but this is a Home Depot vinyl floor sample. I'm finding them becoming very scarce though. So let me show you what I mean by how they test out. So we're going to show you the blue, the true blue. And I always just put a little bit like that on on the tile, just like that much. Then, I'm walking around the camera, I apologize folks, but there you have it. Then I take a little bit of the dump color, the black, and I have a spoon in it, so kind of pour the black on top of it. Kind of like the way you would do a cell activator, okay? And then, after doing that, I blow. And make sure I see like some reaction like that come up through the center. See, when I blow on it and get some reactions like that, and I do that with each color. And that way I know that when I stretch it, it's going to pearl up. So you see how all those little pearls are starting to, all those blue pearls are starting to grow and come up? That's what it does. And I'm going to be doing that. Well, I did that already with all the paints, but I wanted to show you how I tested it. So I'm going to put you right here out of the way, and then we'll get down to the camera so we can do our dump and swirl with this nice little array of colors. I'm going from cool to warm. Hopefully that'll come out well. All right, let's get to the canvas. Okay, I'm back to the canvas. This is a 24 by 36 gallery wrapped level 3 canvas from Artist Loft. And I'm going to, and I tightened it up by spraying in the back of it so it can be like a drum, nice and tight. And so I got my torch with me. So now I'm going to go from the cool to the warm colors, but I don't want to spread it to, what's the word? I don't want to spread too weird. I got a little bit of a weird shape right here going on in my canvas, and I don't know where that came from. So hopefully it doesn't mess with the cells. Okay, so let's start. So let's get some of this blue down there. And some of that blue. And the emerald green. And I don't mind those colors mixing up. The blue. Okay, so now the gold. The yellow, the coral, some more of that yellow again, and this lipstick red. Okay, now we'll do the dump color. So let's do the black. Make sure you have enough color, because if you don't have enough color, it's really not going to spread out the way you want it to. See, that fell in. I think that's enough color though. So let's tip it off. And let's come back down here on this corner, back down to me. And let's come all the way down to this corner here. Come on, you can do it. Good. Now, I'll straighten it back out. Gotta watch the weight of that paint so it can come back. Okay, good. Not always great for the cells. I mean, not always great for the for your back when you work with such a big piece, but we'll see what happens there. We take these gloves off, grab the torch, torch this puppy, see what happens. All right, rock this around a little bit. Open up some cells, and I hope that negative space close up more than it's doing. And oh my goodness, my screw came out. So I hope it stays level, folks. That was a snafu. I didn't want to happen. So I'm going to put you on time lapse, finish torching her out, and hopefully this will turn out to be a good piece. So. Okay, folks, welcome back from the time lapse. And so I am very pleased with this piece. There's a lot going on in here. My negative space here worked out pretty well. But what was surprising to me was that, I don't know, maybe it's because the spoon fell in, who knows, but the little area of negative space over here in the corner actually lends a lot of flow to this little circle coming around like this. So I really like the way that turned out. So I guess let's go in for some details. Hopefully I don't have any no more snafus like dropping the phone. So let's see how this works out. So, okay, let's get a close up. Look at all these different colors. You got your yellows and golds here, coming into your green, little flashes of coral over here, and then you have these little flashes of yellow wrapped around those cells with that sky blue topaz in that little area there. And then you have these little warm areas with these little hot fiery coals coming in here. So that's where it really gets interesting, around this area here. And then I love the way the center popped up. These nice round cells, so they turned out really nice. And then even as over this side, where the other area of negative space is, you still got some of the red that's slowly fading into the dark corner. So I'm very happy with this piece. You can see a coral there, some more of that yellow going around that emerald green. So yes, this piece is very nice. I'm very pleased with it. Hope you are pleased with it. I like it better with this orientation. But for now, thank you for watching. This is Sheldon from Rock Art, and have a wonderful day. And once again, I always say, happy pouring and good night. Okay, everybody, I am blocking in some of the colors, the white and then the black. It's a very simple fish. It doesn't have a whole lot of detail to it. Just have white and black and some other light colors, a little bit of yellow that shades that white a little bit on the sides. But other than that, and I made it come from one dark area to going into the other part of negative space. Okay, here's the finished dried result. You see some of the highlights are added to some of the cells. And I'm showing you the areas that look more coral-like as we follow that green all the way around. And then you have this fish up at the top that's facing you, coming down to this fish here, and then lastly coming down to this fish that's headed into the cave-looking area to kind of give you that coral reef feel. So I thank you for watching, and once again I say happy pouring. And up next will be Britta Clayton from Britt Clayton Designs, as she gives you her part on perspectives and pouring. But again, I say happy pouring and bye-bye.